at that time. Again, this is a house cleaning matter that requires a new plat to be approved because the ownership of the property has changed and the new owners are required to sign off on the plat.
Thank you. Do I have a motion?
I make a
Donald.
motion that we approve Resolution 15-R-08.
Second.
Was that you, Mr. Lewis?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. It's been moved by Vice Mayor Forrest and second by Councilman Lewis that we do approve Resolution 15-R-08 as presented. Any questions or comments? Roll call, please.
Councilmember Blakesley,
Yes.
Councilmember Gerhard,
Yes.
Councilmember Lewis,
Yes.
Councilmember Brusman,
Yes.
Councilmember Ehlers,
Yes.
Vice Mayor Fars,
Yes.
Mayor Stetzer.
Yes, and the motion passes 7-0. Resolution 15-R-09, Mr. McDonald.
Resolution 15R09, a resolution awarding the bid for 3 police patrol vehicles requested by the Division of Police to Bo Townsend Ford Lincoln in the amount of $92,430 as the lowest and best bid, and declaring the existing 3 police patrol vehicles being replaced surplus property.
Thank you, Mr. Cruzy.
Thank you, Your Honor. Again, bids for 4 new police patrol vehicles were opened on January 20th. Bid packets were sent to 6 car dealerships in the city and 7 others that requested to be placed on our bid list. Bo Townsend Ford submitted the lone bid for a Ford Police Interceptor utility vehicle at a unit price of $30,810. Bo Townsend bid is $34,000 less than last year's bid price and is $511 more than the 2014 vehicle price available through the State of Ohio Cooperative Purchasing Program. Since the bid opening, Chief Knight has determined that only 3 cruisers need to be replaced due to the low mileage of one of the vehicles. Again, the total cost for 3 units is $92,430, which is well below the 2015 budgeted amount of $132,000. It is also recommended that Council declare the 3 police cruisers being replaced as surplus property and approve replacing them either on gov deals or otherwise disposed of by the city manager as provided by law.
Thank you. Do I have a motion?
I'll make a motion we approve Resolution 15-R-09 as read. Second.
It's been moved by Councilman Gerhard, second by Councilman Bressman, that we do approve Resolution 15-R-09 as presented. Are there any questions? Seeing none, would you please call the roll?
Councilmember Gerhard,
Yes.
Councilmember Lewis,
Yes.
Councilmember Brusman,
Yes.
Councilmember Ehlers,
Yes.
Councilmember Blakesley,
Yes.
Vice Mayor Fars,
Yes.
Mayor Stetzer.
Yes, and the motion passes 7-0. Resolution 15-R-10, Mr. McDonald.
Resolution 15R10, a resolution waiving the formal bidding process and authorizing the purchase of 5 portable radios requested by the Division of Police from P&R Communications in the amount of $18,917.80 and declaring the radios being replaced as surplus property.
Thank you, Mr. Cruzy.
Thank you, Your Honor. Again, 5 police portable radios are budgeted to be replaced in 2015 at a cost of $21,865. The portable radios proposed to be replaced have been in service for 10 years. Motorola is the sole source provider of portable radios that are compatible with the city's communication requirements and also are compatible with the Montgomery County radio system for interoperability. P&R Communications, the local Motorola vendor, again, has submitted a quote of $18,917.80 for those 5 radios. It will be necessary to waive formal bidding requirements to purchase the portable radios through P&R Communications. And it's also recommended the Council declare these 5 portable radios being replaced as surplus property and approve placing them on gov deals or otherwise disposed of by the city manager as soon as the new radios are received.
Thank you. Do I have a motion?
I move that we approve Resolution 15-R-10.
Second.
It's been moved by Councilman Ehlers, second by Councilman Blakesley, that we do approve Resolution 15-R-10 as presented. Are there any questions or comments? Seeing none, would you please call the roll?
Councilmember Lewis,
Yes.
Councilmember Brusman,
Yes.
Councilmember Ehlers,
Yes.
Councilmember Blakesley,
Yes.
Councilmember Gerhard,
Yes.
Vice Mayor Fars,
Yes.
Mayor Stetzer.
Yes, and the motion passes 7-0. Resolution 15-R-11. Mr. McDonald?
15R11, a resolution waiving the formal bidding process and authorizing the purchase of 5 portable radios requested by the Vandalia Municipal Court from P&R Communications in the amount of $17,995 and declaring the radios being replaced as surplus property.
Thank you. Mr. Cruzy?
Thank you, Your Honor. 5 municipal court portable radios are budgeted to be replaced in 2015 at a cost of $22,000. Motorola is again the sole source provider of these portable radios. P&R Communications, the local Motorola vendor, submitted a quote of $17,995 for the 5 radios. Again, it will be necessary to waive formal bidding to purchase the portable radios from P&R Communications, and we're also recommending the council declare the 4 portable radios being replaced as surplus property.
Thank you. A motion?
I move that we approve Resolution 15-R-11 as read.
Second.
It's been moved by Vice Mayor Forrest, second by Councilman Ehlers, that we do approve Resolution 15-R-11 as presented. Once again, are there any questions or comments? Seeing none, would you please call the roll?
Councilmember Brusman?
Yes.
Councilmember Ehlers?
Yes.
Councilmember Blakesley?
Yes.
Councilmember Gerhard?
Yes.
Councilmember Lewis?
Yes.
Vice Mayor Forrest?
Yes. Sorry.
Mayor Stetzer?
Yes, and the motion carries 7-0. Resolution 15-R-12. Mr. McDonald?
15R12, a resolution authorizing the city manager to enter into an agreement with PST Services Incorporated, a McKinnison company and a legal entity for McKesson Business Performance Services to perform EMS billing and collections for the city of Vandalia.
Thank you. Mr. Cruzy?
Yeah, thank you, Your Honor. Back in December of 2014, the Division of Fire issued a request for proposals for a third-party vendor to provide EMS billing services. The only proposal received was from the city's current vendor, McKesson, or Med 3000. McKesson's proposal for base EMS billing services was 5.5% of net cash receipts, which is 1.3% lower than our current rate of 6.8%. And this agreement would be for a 3-year period.
Thank you. Is there a motion?
I'll make a motion that we approve Resolution 15-R-12.
Second.
Thank you. It's been moved by Councilman Bressman and second by Councilman Ehlers that we do approve Resolution 15-R-12 as presented. Any comments? Seeing none, would you please call the roll?
Councilmember Ehlers?
Yes.
Councilmember Blakesley?
Yes.
Councilmember Gerhard?
Yes.
Councilmember Lewis?
Yes.
Councilmember Brusman?
Yes.
Vice Mayor Forrest?
Yes.
Mayor Stetzer?
Yes, and the motion carries 7-0. Resolution 15-R-13. Mr. McDonald?
15R13, a resolution waiving the bid and authorizing the city manager to enter into an agreement with Bright Computers to provide mobile reporting hardware and software equipment to the City of Vandalia Division of Fire.
Thank you. Mr. Cruzy?
Thank you, Your Honor. The 2015 budget provided $16,500 for the replacement of 10 mobile data terminals, or MDTs, and 5 mobile EMS data collection devices. The MDTs are installed in all frontline vehicles and are used to access the computer-aided dispatching system, to provide directions and pre-fire information, as well as a paperless fire inspection reports. The Division of Fire is looking to utilize SmartPad technology that can be used as both an MDT and a mobile reporting device. After reviewing equipment technology options, the fire department and the IT department believe that leasing equipment is a better option because it would allow for software to be upgraded more frequently and would reduce maintenance costs since the units would be under warranty. 2 quotes based upon the General Service Administration pricing were received, with Bright Computers providing the most favorable quote at an annual cost of $12,617.10 over a 5-year lease term. It is also recommended the council declare the equipment being replaced as surplus property and approve placing the items on either GovDeals or or otherwise disposed of by the city manager as provided by law after delivery of the new mobile reporting equipment.
Thank you. Do I have a motion?
Make a motion that we approve Resolution 15R13 as read.
Second.
It's been moved by Councilman Blakesley, second by Councilman Gerhard, that we do approve Resolution 15-R-13 as presented. Questions or comments? Seeing none, would you please call the roll?
Councilmember Blakesley?
Yes.
Councilmember Gerhard?
Yes.
Councilmember Lewis?
Yes.
Councilmember Brusman?
Yes.
Councilmember Ehlers?
Yes.
Vice Mayor Forrest?
Yes.
Mayor Stetzer?
Yes, and the motion carries 7-0. Resolution 15-R-14. Mr. McDonald?
Resolution 15R14, a resolution extending the CRA tax abatement for parcel B02-00508-0053 located at 1200 Industrial Park Drive in Vandalia from 12 years expiring in 2015 to 15 years expiring in 2018.
Thank you. Mr. Cruzy?
Thank you, Your Honor. The city received a request from the owner of 1200 Industrial Drive to consider the extension of an existing community reinvestment area tax abatement on his property from 12 years to 15 years. The original building was constructed for a tenant-specific project, which was a company called Tricom Marketing and Communications. Tricom moved into the building upon completion in 2003 under a 10-year lease agreement, which expired in March of 2013. Again, Mr. Shackelford assisted the owners of the building in marketing the property over the last few years, and now they have a committed tenant, which is Speedway LLC. According to the owner, the deal is contingent upon the potential lessee receiving 3 additional years of tax abatement. The current CRA abatement is set to expire in 2015. A 3-year extension of the CRA would cover the 30-month lease period that the owner has negotiated with Speedway. The maximum term of a CRA tax abatement is 15 years per the Ohio Revised Code. As it stands now, the building is currently vacant, and we have not been able to collect any payroll withholdings since the departure of Tricom. This request would certainly benefit the city from a tax collection perspective, assuming the lease is executed. This project includes 17 jobs immediately and 6 additional jobs over the next 3 years, all of which are new to the city. City Council did discuss this matter at your November 7, 2014 workshop, and Council was supportive of the request, contingent upon Speedway executing a lease.
Thank you. Do I have a motion?
I make a motion we approve Resolution 15R-14.
Second.
It's been moved by Councilman Bressman, second by Councilman Ayers, that we do approve Resolution 15-R-14. Are there any comments?
As noted, we did discuss this in the early part of November. Has there been any further movement on the tenant with signing the lease?
Correct. Yes.
Oh, okay, great, good.
Anyone else?
I'm generally very supportive of these things, but in the instant case, the landlords owned that building for a number of years, and if it was necessary to secure a tenant, which it is on behalf of the landlord, I believe the landlord's supplementing his rent by the use of the credit, and everything would come out. But in this case, they want to extend it so it can maximize his profit, and I'm not in favor of that in this instance. If it was a new construction, a new bill, or if the building were in, say, the 8th year or the 5th year of the loan that this gentleman or whoever owns the building would have been in, they would have needed that in order to get a lower rent to secure a tenant, but I don't find that in the instant case, and I'm going to be voting no.
Anyone else?
I have to say that I agree with Councilmember Lewis, though I'm going to go ahead with it on this occasion because I don't remember voicing an opinion when we had our workshop, and that's would have been my time to ask questions and state my opinion. Sorry.
Anyone else? Would you please call the roll?
Councilmember Gerhardt,
Yes.
Councilmember Lewis,
No.
Councilmember Bressman,
Yes.
Councilmember Ayers,
Yes,
Councilmember Blakesley,
Yes.
Vice Mayor Fars,
Yes.
Mayor Stetzer.
Yes, and the motion carries 6-1. We have an ordinance in its first reading. Mr. McDonald?
Ordinance 1504, an ordinance approving a planned unit development final development plan for the Horse Project, zoning case PC 1503 in Stone Quarry Crossing on Fieldstone Way.
Thank you. Mr. Cruzy?
Yeah, thank you, Your Honor. Bond Builders has submitted a final development plan for Superior Abrasives, formerly known as Project Horse, to be located on a 12.122 acre site at the southwest corner of Peters Pike and Fieldstone Way and Stone Quarry Crossings. And this approximately 84,000 square foot building will be composed of office, light manufacturing, and warehousing uses. The Planning Commission reviewed the plans at its January 27th meeting and recommended approval, subject to the following conditions. First, that additional parking will be added to meet requirements when the upper-level offices are occupied. 2, that final stormwater detention designs will be approved by the city engineer. 3, that the record plan revisions are made and approved by the city engineer, and that the plat is approved by the Montgomery County Engineer's Office, and that has been completed because obviously council approved the plat this evening. 4, that the sign package is to be submitted at a later date and will